I'm Eric,
I'm Spencer.
and we're reviewing Tales of Zesteria. So, first off, you probably want to pick it up on PC if you don't want to deal with any, if you want to stream it at all, because they block everything. As soon as that intro screen pops up, it is blocked. That's why you guys haven't seen me playing it. I would be streaming it if it would let me on the PS4, but it does not.
Lame.
So that will go straight to the con section. But so gameplay of this, it is traditional RPG. The combat is a little more evolved. There's a little bit more going on with armatization. You get to fuse with some of your teammates. You get to fuse with them. They're like spirits. They're called seraphim. You get to fuse with them, and you get these cool abilities and stuff, and supers that you get to use, and different magic abilities and stuff. And you move. X is your magic attack. Circle is your martial art attacks, combos and stuff. But if you hit X and to the left on your left analog L3, it does a different combo. And then so you chain it with your circle smashing for your martial arts, and then you go into a spell afterwards, and you do a bunch of different combos and stuff. You have items you can use. You run with 4 party members for the most part, but you have a total of 6. And you can summon in and out the different characters, the different seraphs.
I actually like a lower count of characters in games. I don't usually like it when it exceeds like 10.
Yeah.
People get lost in the fray.
Yeah, I think 6 was a good number. So you have 2 humans that you have running with you, and then 4 seraphs. So the humans, you always have to have the humans in the battle.
Okay.
And I didn't like that. I wanted to be able to have my one dude with all the seraphs. And there's a story reason and plot reason why you can't do that. But as far as the gameplay goes, there's item creation, there's exploration, there's Pokemon to collect, there's...
like Pikachu.
Yeah, they're called Norman.
That is a much less exciting sounding name than Pokemon.
All the Norman have different names and stuff that do different things. And once you find them, you can use them to boost the stats on one of your items that you have.
Okay.
So they add a bonus to one of your items. Then there's the Lords of the Land, which you have to free them, and they give their blessing to the land and all that stuff. It's a really cool concept. There's a lot going on in this game. There's tons of side stories, side quests. There's tons of skits of just dialogue. Mm-hmm. One of the issues I have with that is that the tutorial on how to do the game, it is blended well into the story, but there is so much dialogue in this game.
That's a lot of things that the Japanese companies are doing with it now, with like RPGs and stuff, is they just load it full of dialogue.
Yeah. There's DLC that you can get, it's free, and it's a skit pack. And there's like 20 skits that are just funny little things to happen.
Yeah.
You also get costumes that you can change your character in, and through the entire game, they have like mini cutscenes and they have full cutscenes. The full cutscenes are anime, and they have like they're in their costumes, the traditional costumes.
Yeah.
But in the mini cutscenes, the in-game cutscenes, whatever costume you put your character in is what you'll see in all of these.
Well, speaking of all these costumes, how do they look?
So some of them are fine. There's a lot of, I want to call it chibi stuff, where it's like, oh, I can get angel wings and devil wings and tails and bunny ears.
Oh my.
And hats and bandanas and just all those like weird cool things.
Yeah.
Cool things. And there's some free costume that you can pick up right now for the main character, for the 2 humans. The dude's, he's like in a black tux, basically. It's like a formal Renaissance age tux. Mm-hmm. The chick, however, is wearing a single strip of gauze wrapped around her nipples from her, like all around her torso, and she's wearing really short shorts.
That's excellent.
So it was really weird. After a while,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. After a while, though, it was nice to kind of break up the monotony. Like being able to switch the costumes in and out was fun. I enjoyed it, and all that stuff. And there's a new game plus that you can get in this. There's a lot of DLC packs for all sorts of things, and it's all cosmetic. There's a leveling, a speedrun pack that I actually bought because I picked up this game in like October or November, and it took me like 3 months to beat this. I put in 43 hours into this. it was an insane, a lot of time
Yeah.
to put into this game, and I loved every minute of it. I was rushing as fast as I could to beat the game to review for you guys, but I had to stop and enjoy it as well, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The graphics in the game, it's very anime style, cell shaded. They do a really good job of it. I think it looks fantastic for what it is. The draw distance is great, the backgrounds and stuff. One of my favorite parts of this game is the music. I love the music in this game. The intro, I find myself na 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 na. Love the music. If you just listen to the intro, you'll hear what I'm talking about. The sound design and stuff, it's pretty good. They do talk a lot. I didn't really realize
It's all voiced, right?
It's all voiced.
That's good at least. That's got to be a bitch to both translate and have everybody redo the voices and everything.
I do recommend, because of how much they talk, that you put subtitles on, because you can read faster than what they're sometimes when they're talking, and you can kind of skip ahead because there's a lot of dialogue. And in combat, they do announce all of their attacks constantly. It never really got to me at all. Like, it's just a normal thing because to me, it's the chaos of battle and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they do sometimes in battle when there's major story points going on, they do talk normally over top of it. And the battle gets quiet and the voices get louder and you can hear them talking about the story plots and whatnot. But it was a little distracting to be fighting and then major plot points happening while I was fighting.
Yeah.
And they would be like, hey, make sure you use this attack on him. And I'm like, I'm sorry, well, I'm just fighting. What was that? What attack do I need to use? Like, sorry. It's very unforgiving.
Yeah.
In the very beginning of the game, there's these monsters that you see that have purple haze wrapped around them. Don't fight them. Just run. Because they are meant for you to go back to fight them, but they don't do a good job of telling you that. Okay. And when you die, you have to go to your last save point.
So what would you say the big pros and cons of this game are?
The pros, it's a great anime. Great RPG. It is everything that you would love in an RPG is in this game. It is a good, full helping meal of RPG. Fantastic. The music, another big pro for me. The amount of things you can do, the side quests and the character development, I think is really great in this game. The amount of, I had 43 hours in this game, and I pushed through. I probably could have played another 10 hours into this game and still been happy. Some cons, I would have to say, we're talking. There's a lot of running. The kids that I'm with right now, when they would watch me play, and they're like, "Oh, you're running." I'm like, "Uh-huh." And then like 10 minutes later, "Where are you running to now?" And it's just run. You're running a lot of places. There is a quick travel feature where you teleport and it costs you money or gold.
Gold. They have the gall to call it gold.
Yeah. So they do have that, and it's turned off in certain parts because they want to force you into certain, like, if there's an event that's going to happen out front of the Capitol, they don't want you to teleport to the inn inside of the city. They want you to teleport outside the city and walk through the gate for the scene to hit. I think that they should remove that feature and add a flying mount or something like that, some fast way for me to travel, to where I could jump on a dragon or something and fly around and get to the different points. It is a very big open world. There's a lot of stuff to explore and running around that you can do. But the quick travel thing, it took the immersion out. It unimmersed me.
Unimmersed.
From all the quick travel and whatnot. So and later on in the game, like, there's a certain point where they don't want you going to this other half of the world that you've already been to. But like, I wanted to, so what I ended up doing was running there and trying to find my way through the caves and stuff, and then finding out that I couldn't because this guy was guarding the road or something.
Oh, okay.
So with the quick travel thing, I didn't know any of that. I didn't know the road was blocked. I didn't know something was going on because I was just trying to teleport there. So I think one of the cons is how they handled quick traveling and getting across the world faster. One of the other cons that I would have to say is the description of how things are. There's just too much dialogue. It was so hard to the point where I missed a couple of the key features of things because I was so sick of dialogue. I was spamming through it.
Yeah.
But overall, I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I'm going to play New Game Plus. I'm going to get back into it and play it even more.
It retails at $50, right?
I think 60 is normal price. It's on sale right now on PS4 for $30 right now, which is well worth it. I would pay $60 for this game.
Okay.
I know you can find it on sale on Amazon and stuff for like $50. I have not checked PC prices at all, so I don't know what those are at right now. But if you're looking for an RPG in the wake of Final Fantasy 15, this is if you're looking for more traditional, this is the one you want to go to.
All right. Well, I'm Spencer.
I'm Eric.
This is The Itch. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to our channel. We do new reviews and podcasts every week. And you can get in on the action on twitch.tv/thisisthe every Saturday at 11 a.m. Arizona Standard. Take a look at our gear on Spreadshirt.com and scratch that fashion itch. Download our app on the store. If you have any questions, email us at the show at theitchnetwork.com. And don't forget, we do fuck.